Ladies and gentlemen, what is going on, you guys? This is Joseph Conlon coming to you this evening with your Night 1 WrestleKingdom review and recap from yours truly, Joseph Conlon. And what an incredible show WrestleKingdom Night 1 was. I didn't watch it live because I fell asleep at 12:30, and I went to a show last night, and I knew that I probably was gonna fall asleep, but I was trying not to, but I did anyway. But I woke up this morning, and it was about a 4.5 hour show. It was an incredible show, guys. It was unreal, unbelievable, and I cannot. They got you excited for Night 2 Wrestle Kingdom, which I can automatically give a thumbs up to right there and then. But yeah, we had 8 matches on the main card for Wrestle Kingdom. 3 of them were 6-man tags, but I'm not going to go over the 6-man tag matches. The only one I'm going to go over is the Liger 8-man tag. Well, it's because it's his final weekend, and he deserves the attention because he's Jushin Thunder Liger, and he's amazing. And I'm not going to go over the David Finlay, Juice Robinson, GOD match, even though that was a really good tag team match. And Juice Robinson and David Finlay got their moment and becoming the new IWGP Tag Team Champions, which was a very good moment. But we had some great matches on this card. We have, in my opinion, 2 early match of the year candidates, especially the main event, especially that main event, which I'm going to go over right here in this review. But before I dive into this review, I want to apologize for not uploading, not doing an AEW Dynamite review this week for you guys. Wednesday night, I was feeling a little sick during the show, and then I got better. And then I said, you know what, I'll record this. I'll record my review. I'll speed it up a little bit, though, just because I'm not feeling 100%. During the review, my iPad died, so I couldn't record. And then Thursday, I was just really busy, so I was like, I'm not going to do a review this week. But I will be back on the channel doing a review for you guys this coming Wednesday. It looks like another great card for AEW. We've got Hangman Page and Kenny Omega versus Private Party, Cody and Dustin versus the Lucha Brothers, and then finally Chris Statlander versus Riho for the AEW Women's Championship. It should be a really great show. I can't wait. Now, without further ado, let's jump into the Wrestle Kingdom card and get my reactions. Starting off with Jushin Thunder Liger's second final match of his career, as he's going to have one more match tomorrow. And some people on the internet a little upset that he lost this match, considering that he's probably not going to win tomorrow either. And they were even more upset that he took the pin. I saw nothing really wrong with this. It's just his final weekend. He doesn't want to be remembered for winning this match. He wants to be remembered for putting others over. And I can really appreciate that from Liger, somebody who's honestly not selfish and wants other talents to do better over him, because he knows that this is his last weekend, and he wants to put others over, and I can really appreciate that from Liger. After the match, he bowed down to everybody in the match and shook their hand. Everybody raised their hands, and it was a great emotional moment to start Wrestle Kingdom 14. Match was okay, but again, it was a great emotional moment, and I loved it. I didn't love it, but I mean, it was a really emotional moment, and that's what got me hooked. Then had a Texas Death Match for the IWGP United States Championship. Lance Archer defending against Jon Moxley. First off, Moxley's jacket was really good. It's a really good jacket, man. The green and the green Mox symbol, I really liked it. I digged it. Lance Archer came out with a helmet with spikes on, and it did play into factor towards the end of the match, and I'll talk about that. He also came out with trash can lids. Some of the spots in the match was actually, I forgot to mention, during Moxley's entrance, he threw about like 6 or 7 chairs into the ring. So he was already getting ready, throwing in as many chairs as he could. So obviously they used chairs in this match, trash can lids, a kendo stick, and 2 tables at the end of the match. Moxley in the beginning was repeatedly beating Archer up with the kendo stick. At one point, Moxley actually hit Lance Archer in the head with a kendo stick, which looked really brutal, and I guarantee you that really hurt. So, I was like, ouch, like that made me feel uncomfortable right there for a little bit. But then Archer starting to dominate over Moxley, hitting him with a steel chair, hitting him with the kendo stick, and trying to choke him. But instead of trying to choke him with the kendo stick sideways like this, he had it this way, and he like dug it into his throat, trying to make Moxley choke. Very, very unique spot right there. But one of my favorite spots in the match was Moxley and Archer. Archer was setting up a pile of chairs. He had 2 chairs set up on this side and 2 chairs set up on that side. And he suplexed Jon Moxley onto the chairs. That was an absolute brutal spot and one of my favorite spots in the match. One of my favorite spots in the match. My favorite spot of the match was at the end when Archer was digging the helmet with spikes into Moxley's head, was trying to give him his Everybody Dies finisher through the 2 tables on the outside, and Moxley reversed it, got into a position to hit the Death Rider onto Archer. He did so. So he hit the Death Rider on the 2 tables. Moxley did reach the 10 count. Archer did not reach the 10 count. Therefore, Moxley became the new IWGP United States Champion for a second time. And at the end, Archer, his entire back left arm right here was covered in blood. It looked brutal. I'm not sure if he landed awkwardly on it or if like his arm, caught a piece of wood. I would have to go with his arm caught a piece of wood and it busted him open. But at the end of the day, this was a really good Texas death match in my opinion. I knew this was going to be brutal, and it was a brutal war between these 2 guys. But I guess one negative in this match can be that I expected more. Like, we only got chairs, kendo sticks, tables, and trash can lids. And I expected more, maybe barbed wire or something. But maybe New Japan said they wouldn't allow them to do that, so they had to stick to the basic weapons like a steel chair and a table. But, overall, the match was still really good, and I'm really excited for Jon Moxley versus Juice Robinson tomorrow. And my prediction is Jon Moxley is obviously going to retain his U.S. Championship. But we then had Will Ospreay versus Hiromu Takahashi. And oh my god, this was insane. The insane spots in this match were unbelievable. And the pace between Takahashi and Ospreay got faster and faster and faster throughout the entire match. Some crazy spots happened. The one I remember the most was Ospreay doing his cartwheel and then dive to the outside of the ring. Takahashi caught him in a back body suplex position. He was going to suplex Ospreay. So he suplexed Ospreay. Ospreay landed on his feet. And Takahashi threw him back into the ring. I think that was right? Takahashi threw him back into the ring. Ospreay landed perfectly on his feet while rolling up, run to the ropes, and do the same move to Takahashi that he tried, and he got it. What? That's absolutely mental in my opinion. That was a crazy spot right there. Absolutely crazy stuff from Osprey. But we also saw some crazy spots from Takahashi as well, with the two insane Canadian destroyers and the time bomb, which I can't believe Osprey kicked out of. And we saw some great spots from Osprey as well, as the Os Cutter, the Stormbreaker, which he tried to hit twice, and twice Takahashi reversed it into a Canadian destroyer. Absolutely great, just great, man. It was wonderful. But at the end, I've never seen this move from Takahashi before. He's got Osprey in a tombstone piledriver position, and he lets go of one leg, like it was his left leg. He holds on to the right leg and the right arm, and he just does like a set time, and Osprey landed right on his head, like literally, head first, absolutely insane, and that's how the match was over. Hiromu Takahashi is the brand new junior heavyweight champion. So happy about this decision. This is the right decision, and now hopefully we get to see Will Ospreay move up to the heavyweight division, which is something everybody has been begging for a long time. So this match was, again, this was insane, but this was not my favorite match of the night. Next up, we started the double gold dash between Jay White and Tetsuya Naito. Jay White defending his title against the very popular Naito. And this was a really good match, but this was a really good story told match, with Jay White playing the role as a mega heel and Tetsuya Naito playing the role as a mega babyface. Basically, 90% of the match, though, maybe 80%, Jay White was working on Naito's knee, and that was really the story. That was the other story throughout the entire match, was Naito's right knee was really bothering him, and Jay White was targeting that knee the entire match. But again, this was absolutely insane. The crowd was insanely hooked into this match. They were really invested. They hated Jay White's guts for doing the whole Tranquilo thing when he rolls in the ring, and you know how Naito does his pose. He leans on one arm, goes like this. Well, Jay White leaned on his arm and went too sweet. That's how you get heel heat, man. I feel like Jay White from that Tokyo crowd got legit heat, and I can really appreciate that. But at the ending result, Naito went for Destino. White kicked out. First of all, Gato got really involved in this match. At one point he took a steel chair and he smashed Naito's right knee with it, and that's what really got started on going after the knee, was Gato using a chair to hit it. And at the end of the match, Jay White goes for the Blade Runner. Naito counters. Destino! Kevin Kelly's call. 1, 2, 3. Naito is the brand new IWGP Intercontinental Champion, and he will be in that double gold dash on night 2 of WrestleKingdom. But who's going to face him? Is it going to be Kota Ibushi? Or is it going to be Okada, the IWGP Heavyweight Champion? And it was Okada. Yes, Okada defeats Kota Ibushi in what I thought was a 40-minute classic. And I've watched it once. I think before night 2, I'm going to watch it again. That's how good it was. We saw a lot of positive things in this match. We saw Kota Ibushi get some really stiff hits into Okada. Punches, kicks, and they were so hard that the crowd actually started booing Ibushi, who was beloved from that New Japan crowd. Yes, they started booing him over Okada. Crazy. One of the craziest spots in the match was Okada and Ibushi. They're on the outside of the apron. Okada's got Ibushi's knees hooked, and he's ready to hit him with the tombstone. He does hit him with the tombstone, and Ibushi lands right on his head, and his head is slanted a little bit. That was freaking nasty, man. Freaking nasty. Unbelievable spot. But then the last 10 minutes, in my opinion, was what made this match fantastic. It really was. You had Okada hit 2 Rainmakers back to back. He picked him up, and Ibushi reversed it. He hits the knee, and Okada kicks out at 2. He then goes for another move, and Okada, I think, hits him with a drop kick. And then hits him with a Rainmaker again, and Okada defeats Kota Ibushi in a 40-minute classic, man. I gotta read this tweet that I sent out talking about this match. Let me find it. 40 minutes of classic wrestling match, and I guarantee you wrestling fans will still be talking about this match by the end of 2020. Remember this tweet. Remember it. And then another one. Match of the night goes to Kazuchika Okada versus Kota Ibushi. To Okada's entrance, Ibushi going to his dark side, and just everything that happened in that match was absolutely perfection. The stage is now set for night 2. Okada versus Naito. The match we all wanted, which is facts. And that, my friends, is WrestleKingdom Night 1 again. If you did not see Okada versus Ibushi, go watch it. You're not going to regret it. You're just not. It was unbelievable. It was incredible. And WrestleKingdom Night 1 was an incredible show. And it got you really hooked for WrestleKingdom Night 2. Thank you guys for watching this video. Please subscribe to the Big Fight Field channel. January is going to be a super busy month on this channel. We're going to be here every week delivering great content for you guys. Like this video with a super kick. Comment down below, what are your thoughts on WrestleKingdom Night 1? What was your favorite match of the night? Was it Kota Ibushi versus Okada? Was it Jay White versus Naito? Will Ospreay versus Takahashi? Or Lance Archer versus Jon Moxley? I want to know. Follow me on Twitter at Eddie. Jesus Christ. Follow me on Twitter at Joseph Common. Follow Eddie on Twitter at Eddie Mullins. And I will be back right here on the Big Fight Field channel for you guys for night 2 of Wrestle Kingdom. I can't wait to talk about it. I can't wait to watch the show. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Have a good night.